I was rolling when she was like, "Fuck them kids." I was like, Belinda.
Right.
That was Belinda's sentiment. So you said she paid homage to you, Belinda.
Fuck your baby.
Okay.
There is a reason I chose you. My eyes can see past the old you. Don't let your secrets control.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the virtual living room. It is your girl, Lovey, and we're back with another week's recap of Insecure Season 5, Episode 6, Tired. Okay. Yup. That was best explained today. I am tired.
Me too.
It's been one of them days. As you can see, we got the girl gang here. We got Iva, and the twin power has been activated. Ja and Joe, and we're down to Brown. She don't love us no more, y'all. She don't love us no more.
Nah, but you know what though, Belinda. I thought about her when the show started. Off when Issa, Jonay. Okay, so wait, rewind. Jonay, your prediction was right that she was playing on her imagination again, right? And then, I was rolling when she was like, "Fuck them kids." I was like, Belinda.
Right.
That was Belinda's sentiment. So you said she paid homage to you, Belinda.
Fuck your baby.
Why did she punt the baby though? Why did she dunk the baby though? Why she dunk the baby? Oh my Lord.
Dunk the baby. And then she was like, "You too," and gave her a good old kick with the foot.
Little ghetto two-piece. Boom.
Not a ghetto two-piece. Yeah, but we had kind of predicted that she was playing on her imagination.
But her and Lawrence did see each other. That was reality, right? And she just went on by. Or do you think Lawrence really saw her?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that was an interesting opening. Okay, I see you. But then she got drop kicked later on in the episode.
Okay, wait a minute. I also thought about this. Do you guys think that that's really Condola's baby? Is that her baby in the show?
Oh, you talking about in real life, right?
Yeah, in real life. I wonder if that's her baby.
I was thinking about that too. I don't know why, because I didn't look up anything to see if she was pregnant in real life like before, but I'm with you. I don't know why I thought it. Oh, she was.
She was. You can't see it on her. You can still see it on her.
I can. And that baby is so cute. Oh my goodness, that baby is cute. But yeah,
Yep. So where are we gonna start? Because these one-liners was killing me. What you say, Joe? What you say,
Joe?
Mute.
I could not keep it with them. I was lost, and a lot of them like, what? Dang, I missed it. Ooh, your brownie something, brownie with the olive. I was like,
it was a lot. It
was a lot.
So they also answered your prayers, Lovey, that we did get an ending, or we found out what Molly's mom, she got better. They didn't just like to leave that to the wayside. But I was rolling when they were in the when Issa brought the food, and then she was like, when he was like, "Oh, okay, this is your food," and I guess he was getting the vegan milk, and it was like Dr. Sebi said, "Cow cheese is toxic. White people know."
Right. She's like,
white people be trying to make pets out of everything.
Right. She's like, I got your mac and cheese with cashew cheese. I don't know why he hates on things that taste good.
Roll it.
Remember when Issa brought the meal for the other brother, and he brought Kim? She was like, "Oh,
yeah." She's like, "Well, I'll just wait to give him and that woman his food."
Right. And I got their extra one thigh.
Oh my gosh. Oh, they was killing me. I mean, they was coming back to back. I had to rewind it. It's like, are you serious? Oh Lord. Yeah, last night was funny. They was keeping on coming.
Can we give a shout out to Kelly or to
Natasha? Yes.
She was the one that
she directed it
last night.
I see you, Kelly. I see you, Natasha. Girl, do your thing, honey. She did a really good job. That was a really good episode. And I think the title was apropos because I'm tired. I'm tired of Nathan. Okay. I'm tired.
Really?
Yes.
I feel bad for him in this episode. I really did. The barber scene, that was foul.
Yeah.
That was hella foul.
Next week, so what? But you can't show up on time for your regular clients?
Yeah, that was hella foul. He was anxious to get in that chair and he was complaining. So
he was.
Nathan, like he said, I was just trying to help out, and dude just went off on him like that. And he tried to, oh, okay, I bring all these celebrities in here. Okay, but you wasn't here on time.
Right. And you didn't even call to like check on your person to at least be like, I'm gonna be in a minute or whatever. You just gonna leave your person sitting there. That's a bad Yelp review.
For real.
Issa has to get better with always not absorbing. She never she almost never, like when someone's having something going on, it had to be Molly's mother having a stroke for her to be like, oh, woo, woo, woo. But Nathan was clearly talking about like, hey, I don't know if I'm going to continue working on that shop. And then she's still thinking about, okay, he ain't said I love you back to me. She doing it to him. Don't you want to say something? Don't you want to say something?
First of all, that doing it was whack. I was a little upset by that because I'm like, she seemed distracted. Was it because she was waiting on the I love you? That wasn't a real I love you to me.
We said that. We said that.
And plus, who said when you doing it? That's not real. In my opinion, I'm sorry. That's just me.
But I couldn't.
Don't do that.
I couldn't figure out whether or not she had Lawrence on her mind because she saw that he.
That's what I thought.
She would look and looked at his page, right?
Yep.
And but then that was what her mind was. Aren't you going to say something to me? So I thought that she was kind of distracted by Lawrence. Yeah, but yeah,
I thought so too.
He was on top giving the lazy.
Right. Lazy lay on top.
Well, I thought. Okay, so I misinterpreted a whole different thing. I thought when she was having sex, she was thinking about Lawrence the whole time, which was right. And then, but it was brought to my attention by somebody else, like, oh, because he didn't say I love you back, and I'm like, nah, she was thinking about Lawrence. That's why she was like, you like it like this, you like it like that. And I'm like, that's not that positions y'all been doing. So that's positions you and Lawrence been doing. So now you trying to bring that up, and then now you trying to. During that whole, which we all know, Nathaniel don't know how to communicate. That's the one thing about him. He can give great advice to everybody else, but when it comes to him, he don't know how to communicate good at all. And he should have said to her, man, this what happened in the shop today. And now I don't think I want to go back to that shop. But you're supposed to be an owner of the shop, right? How you gonna
That's what I thought.
But he did say, I don't think I want to go back there. I don't know if it's the right fit for me or whatever. He said something. And then she just skated over it.
Yeah, she
skated right over it.
She did skate over it, and it went back to her. It was about her.
Yeah, and then she coming back to her with them again. Issa, I'm gonna need you to stop with these high heels. Whole sweater you was wearing. That was not a sweater dress. It was
that was not a dress. First of all, I'm so glad that you said that. Right, and it was white shoes. I need you to calm down with the white shoes. And I also need whomever is her stylist to give her some hips because she needs belts. She needs to separate. I was very distracted and I had to rewind a couple of parts, especially during the part where she had on that Gap sweater and tried to wear it as a whole dress.
I thought it was cute.
Go ahead, Jonay. You thought it was a Gap sweater?
The same thing. I said, first of all, I was talking to somebody about it last night. I said, you like the outfit? It was like, yeah. I'm like, I said, first of all, back in the day, 90s Gap sweater. Yeah. Had one of those Gap sweaters.
I saw Jonay in it at school. Yes.
But she wasn't wearing that as no damn dress, though. No. She was wearing that as it
was a damn sweater.
And so remember when she was getting the food and when she went to go see Crenshawn, we only saw a little bit, so I didn't know if it was a dress or what. I thought it was just a baggy sweater. Then we see that whole ensemble. I'm like, that look like trash. Why would you stop putting on these oversized clothes on her? Because she's been wearing oversized clothes since day one.
Right.
either they're baggy like a bag, or they're trying to be like something like feminine, and it just don't look good on her.
She needs to separate. I had, like I said, I was distracted because I was like, where's her midsection? Then when she was up there and she was trying to like do that lazy lay on top, I was like, she's straight down as hell. No, that lay was whack. I know you might be like maybe self-conscious, Issa, but well then show from here up. Like, don't show this, because when you do, like, she didn't hula hoop or nothing. It was just off and awkward.
But a person shaped like that, which such as myself, you gotta wear the
belts.
body con. I don't wear belts, but you gotta wear a body con. It gives you an illusion, because when she had the freakum dress on last week, it fitted on her and it goes around you right. But she likes to wear baggy clothes, what makes her shape look invisible. So it's really service her. But also when her and Curtis were having a little flirtatious thing going on, and she had a top on, Issa, you be showing nipples too. Like, no wonder Curtis wanted to flirt with you, because them nipples was happy to see him.
Headlights.
Come on, give me a hug before my wife get here.
What? Oh my God.
Yeah, he wanted to see a hug because he saw them.
But Curtis has herpes. Her headlights. But Curtis has herpes. Bye.
When they had to have this little funky not temper tantrum, then you gonna grab the food. See, me, I would took my food and left.
But wait a minute. I thought she did leave, because she went back and said, what did she say to him? Like, okay, we're gonna move on, right? Or something like that. I don't know, something to that sentiment, right? And then she come back with the tacos and just eating. I was like, okay, you want to funky with me like that? I thought when she was saying it was like, okay, I'm out type thing, but she just sat down there, and then it was just like, the elephant in the room type situation. They just sitting there eating. But I don't feel like he owed her an I love you. I mean, he just said last week that he was her boyfriend, right? He just said it last week. So now all of a sudden we got to jump into that. Like, even that kind of went gradual to me. So
no, it wasn't, because that's something that they definitely could have discussed. Like, okay, hey, you threw that L-bomb out there. How you feeling?
I still don't feel that was a whole ass L-bomb in the middle of whack.
But you know how some women are. They hear that one little thing that's enough to get them to the line, like, oh, okay, we going to go get married tomorrow. And it's only been a little while. So she just happened to be one of the women, like, okay, she catch feelings quick.
But she only needed to hear that after she saw Lawrence's page.
Thank you.
She saw that he moved back. That's when I feel like she felt like she needed to be vindicated.
She trying to move on, because Lawrence has clearly moved on.
Right. Because she saw Lawrence and Condola together, so she's assuming they're together.
Yep. And that's why I'm saying episode 9 or episode 10 is gonna be a cliffhanger, because she's gonna be all cool. And what's his name? Nate is gonna become Nate the communicator, and he's gonna communicate to her that he loves her. She's gonna be juiced, and Lawrence gonna be like, look, I'm just with her for the baby, and I love you. And it's gonna cliffhang, and it's gonna be dead, and I'm gonna be pissed off.
No, she gonna end up leaving Nate, because it's too awkward. Like, it's like walking around eggshells with him. You don't know when he gonna be cool, not be cool, and he just old boy hurt his feelings, and you gonna take it out of me. That's what he did. He took out his feelings, his being hurt on her.
But no, he didn't. He said I was having a bad day, and she went on to say something else. So to me, they both were like having selfish moments.
Yeah, but at the same time, he never told her exactly. He just came out, I don't think this is the right fit for me at the shop. I'm gonna lose. He didn't come out and say, dude was foul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He could have definitely expressed how his day had gone. Yes.
Then that would have made
how his day had gone.
Yeah, he could have said that. He didn't. He was just like, I don't know if this is gonna be the right fit to me. I think I'm gonna leave. I think I'm gonna be leaving. You leaving now, but you supposed to be my boyfriend, right? Because I would have been you supposed to be my boyfriend, right? That's what you told my mom.
Yep. So is that going to be his exit? Is that going to be where he's going to be able to leave, and she's going to be able to be sitting there and getting back with Lawrence, Joe?
Yeah. Because basically, he over there, just like he keeps talking about you all because you don't know what you want. You don't know what you want either. That was in my clap back. You don't know what you want.
I know you didn't want that whack ass ride.
Why you keep talking about her
That shit was
ride?
irritating to me.
A whack what?
Whack ass ride.
Oh yeah, no, she was just bouncing like you know, it was just, I was like, really? Like
He was like, you gonna hurt him. That shit was, girl, you know he ain't but
acting
this
like
big.
she had the penetration tool and everything.
Oh my God, look, his mind, he was into it, but he had saw a coyote being walked down the street, okay?
Right. And white people be making pets out of anything.
Right.
Out of everything. Sorry, out of everything.
You know what? I thought about that too. Remember our conversation last week about your neighbor probably pet the raccoon. I think it was a cat.
Oh my gosh.
Let's talk about Crenshawn. Because Crenshawn,
Oh my God.
inspired by new clothing.
Okay, no. But Iva, you were
Yes.
right. You also
About?
made a right prediction about how everything was going to be perceived with these people. She tried to do some potential business and that it affected her because her dealings with Crenshawn. So
Yep.
y'all, you guys are be on, you guys
Yep.
pretty much be on.
With the cute little coochie boy from the Shy and my block. I like that boy with all that hair. I love him and his hair. But anyway, sorry. But yes, that was, you saw their face turn straight up. Their face, they were like, oh, I said,
but we got Tony the Screamer, who's actually kind of quiet. I'm like, boy, speak up.
Right. Oh my God, I'm so glad you said that. That was on my list too.
No, she brought them brownies up in there and then, it didn't work out. And she said, I'm taking my brownies back. And he was like, them brownies wasn't hitting.
Yeah.
Wasn't hitting away. Those olive brownies, like the branch in built-in form and brownie form.
Oh my gosh. And then she said, we're trying to make y'all the face of the brand, not the neck, the face.
Right.
Well, who was that they were talking about? I didn't even know you had a family. What part was that?
That was Molly's co-worker.
Right. I didn't even know you had a family.
All right. But I don't even know why I wrote this down. It was like, shut your ass up. I don't know what part he's saying stuff. But, so Crenshawn, so I feel like she had got a double negative trying to communicate and clear the air with people, and she was getting the same responses, because I don't understand why he can smooth that over. He just still gonna keep holding the being disgruntled.
Right, cool. but your brand is selling out. Like, come on, like,
okay, you even came up with something new, a whole new little product or whatever, a model or whatever.
On my back, though. On my back.
I wonder how much that shirt costs.
On my 65. On my back, right? On my back, right? Now I had a question. I wrote down a little notes, and I want to ask y'all something. I put here, I said, Issa keeps thinking about Loris and Condola. Is she regretting her decision? I said, did she pick Nate as a fallback? Would she have picked him outright if she had the choice? And then it was like, own your choices.
Yeah, they did.
Remember when they said that?
Own
your choices.
They did. I wrote that down too.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so I get now why Crenshawn he was really disappointed with her. It made sense to me. No, it did. Because he said, like, when we had that conversation, wherever they went to, Sky Bar or whatever, when they had that conversation, it was about the community. Everything was inspiring. So basically, she led him to believe that she's about the community, which she still is, but she did sell out to that company.
NBW, nothing but water.
Nothing but water. That's what
that was killing you, huh?
But yes, it was trying to just break in. She was trying. I'm not gonna say she wasn't being a sellout.
Oh, she wasn't selling.
She could have gave that man a little more fight. She could have gave him a fight, at least a fight. She didn't even give him a little fight. So,
I agree.
But she was trying to break in. She's trying to get some sponsors. She's trying to, get some revenue so she could keep this thing going. So I understand that, and I think he should understand that being a kind of a small business trying to get off the
Yeah,
ground.
because sometimes you gotta play the game in order to win.
So
You
that's where,
do.
right. But at the same time, it's all about integrity, like he said. So the whole entire time, like I think it was kind of foul. He went on Twitter, right? But if you're talking about integrity, so then why can't we just have a discussion?
Correct.
So we could have a discussion about that. That's integrity. But he was like, that's why I put you on blast, because we could have worked this out. So her clapback should have been, okay, if we would have worked it out, then why didn't you just call me and say, hey, we need to talk? You didn't do that.
Exactly.
She got brownies though.
But she
didn't want them olive brownies.
Right. But even when she came in, it was a motive behind it. The motive was basically, I need you to say something good about me so I can get my company going.
So that's what I was saying before about Issa. She has a way of doing that. And that's why a long time ago, her and Molly had the crack in the relationship because of that. It's always when she needs
Asian Bay.
Yeah.
Kind of like a use.
Right.
And it's kind of like she doesn't do anything just because it's the right thing to do.
Right. That's why he said you worried about your bag.
I mean, but that was a duh though. That's a duh. Because you are too, Niga. You're worried about yours as well.
Who?
Sorry, insider. You are worried about your bag too, dude. So, like, calm down.
It's one of Jonay's mother's words, Niga. That's what she calls people.
But even though he would have gave up everything. And did y'all see them clothes? Did y'all see?
He is not Crenshawn. He is Kanye.
Did y'all see the bandana outfit?
Girl.
Yeah, I saw last time, I thought. No, you mentioned the bandana outfit last time. And Tyrese was back there working. They were still back there working.
And eating. No, just playing.
So I get now why Crenshawn is, even though he did benefit from it, but it wouldn't have mattered. Long as you basically hold truth to the brand and to who you are. And that's why he even said you need to own your choices. So I would have been like, yeah, it is about the bag for me. Yes. Could I did a better job? Yes, but it's a learning process. That's what the part he didn't get. Everybody else come in, oh, I'm a whole truth, and I'm gonna still be broke doing Lyft and Uber.
He needs to give her a little bit more credit than he did, because even though they had like quote unquote a bad experience, had she not featured him, he would not be sold out and working on his next new spring line or whatever the hell he's working on right now.
Right. Facts. So what do you guys think about Molly and hanging out with her coworkers, which I felt was a little odd because you felt comfortable enough to get loose with it and drop it low and all that other kind of stuff. But yeah, you can't tell these folks that your mama is whole ass in the hospital after having a major stroke.
But she only did that because she had too many shots probably after that game where we saw Molly's work, right? But I think she only did that because she was loaded. She woke up, she didn't know what was going on. She had the man's watch and she didn't know that she was up in there. What time is it or whatever they was talking about?
He was like, okay,
damn time.
Okay, time stop. He all serious about it.
So wait a minute. Okay, so those are all her coworkers.
Yeah.
And then the young man that kept sitting there, I thought him and Molly was having something going on because the other guy was saying something to him that was like some type of like age discrimination mark to him when he was asking him questions, and I guess he wasn't really hitting on it. So I thought that him and Molly, I was like, is that the guy Molly was having sex with last week? But then I realized it wasn't. But then her and that coworker, when she shared with him, I mean, how many of us have ever like we're talking to somebody and then y'all hugged and then it was like awkward, and I just see this in the movies and it's like, is that happening to anybody?
That was way too much.
Nah, it's never happened to me. That's movie life.
What?
Oh, you have?
Yeah. What you say? You hug somebody and it's awkward?
No, when you hug somebody, and all of a sudden y'all be like, oh, like
where it's like it's weird. Yeah, like something like something should happen next.
Yeah. Right.
Because his mom has a mug.
He was getting her back. Remember when he brought her the bag of swag? The door.
Because he even said that, like, what's wrong with you? You know, I'm beating you in competitions. Because she always come in trying to outdo everybody.
Right. But I thought, like, maybe not last season. Well, maybe it was last season when he was introduced, or the season before. Whenever I thought they always had like a tension. Nobody else saw tension with her. Her and Baldy. Are you serious?
No, I took it as though it was tension because they were in competition with one another, and she was the newbie, and he, had more seniority.
And she was kind of taking over his stuff. But I still saw a tension between them. I just didn't know if it was going to happen because she had already done that before. Because didn't she date Lil Rel? Remember, he was a coworker.
I don't know if that was a date.
Lil Rel was at the old company, the old firm, not the
right. But I'm saying it was still the same thing. Like she had already had the company smashed. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know when she went to this one. I didn't think she wanted to repeat her old Molly ways and company smash. But I thought that they had like a competition kind of thing, but still kind of a tension. I don't know. Maybe it was just me that saw it. So now that we're actually seeing he's a human because he's calling, and why are you not here? And, blah, blah, blah. I'm seeing that, I'm feeling more tension. That's just me. I'm feeling more tension and keeping it funky. He does check all her boxes.
He just ugly.
Well, I mean, but that's besides the point at that,
So Molly, it just showed to me that Molly came back to work a little premature, but sometimes people try to, when they're, in challenging situations or have stress,
work through it.
They try to work through it to keep themselves busy. But
that's me.
She was too distracted. During her presentation, and then her brother kept texting about Chick-fil-A had something going on.
Oh my God.
The new Chick-fil-A. And the line was around the corner.
Oh my God.
But there was an interesting question that Kelly had spoke about on the after show, and she posed the question and made me sit back and think like, that's a good question. So I'm gonna ask you all, how do you make peace with something that doesn't work for you? What would be your normal go-to?
You just gotta, you saying something that doesn't work for you or doesn't sit right for you?
Doesn't work for you. So just as we know that Issa and Nate, they're not gonna work.
No.
But in her mind, she knows, especially with him talking about he about to run off because LA may not be the place for him.
Again.
In her mind, she knows he's not good for her and it's not going to work. So how she reconciles with all of that, how do you make peace with that?
I saw a part of that after show and then I fell asleep or whatever. Kelly's hair was cute. Anyway,
she's very intellectual.
I love her. I know.
I can listen to her speak all day long.
Her preguntas, right? But I guess how I've dealt with certain things like that is just see how you can just come to an even ground. It's kind of like an agree to disagree. It's like, okay, it's kind of like taking the high road and just being like, look, either we can still be affiliated or we can't. If not, just part it, just part ways and just be like, screw it. But that's only has come with age. Because
absolutely.
To Iva's point, in my mind is LIG, let it go.
Let it go. Yeah. Because if it's something I don't like to drag shit anymore. I'm sorry, stuff anymore. We too. Oh, and life is short, and we see it every day. So just like I would rather, because it ages you when you have that stuff on you. Like, I drink too much water and try to keep my skin too cute to be doing all of that. That's too much.
But again, that comes with age, and that comes with
it does come with age and wisdom. It does.
Because when we were their age, Oh, we was knucking and bucking. Oh, so
For
you don't
real.
want to work? Oh, you don't want to do? And then. Well, for me, I was never that rah-rah chick, but I would ask. We're like, well, why? Well, let's work this out. Well, come on. No, I was never a rah-rah chick. First of all, somebody could flip my ass out my wheelchair, okay? So
well, I was a thug.
I was
a thug. I'm sorry. I know, me too. I know that was bad. I'm with you, John. That was bad. I still have to sometimes, but I have to grow through that. I've learned to kind of write my last words, and I just look at somebody and I got the face like my mom now, and I'll be like, all right, bet. And I'll just go and write what the hell I was going to tell you. But
so for me, even when I say let it go, that doesn't mean necessarily that you're removing yourself or cutting someone off, but you're just gonna be at, when you say be at peace of something.
Yep.
Okay, it's not gonna go my way, but I'm just gonna let it go and let it, just let it go whichever way it needs to go.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, because I'm the type of person where I would first, if you mean something to me, I'm going to approach you and try to see where's the impact. How can we make this better? Now, if it don't work after that, all right, I'm roll up on. I ain't gonna fight no more. So,
because all even like blood, like I have some, blood that's not even as close to me as my chosen family. So certain things, we have choices now.
Right.
And now that we're older, like you say, comes with age, we know that we have choices.
And Goldie agrees.
Goldie.
All right. Any parting last words?
Jonay, did you have some insight on that question, Jonay?
Patience. I ain't got patience. Let's move it on.
Joe said, I don't have the patience. She said, move it on. You don't have the patience to even answer the damn question.
All right.
I'm saying that in the questions, I didn't have patience back then. Like as I was younger, I didn't have patience. Like as I get older, I get better. But I'm saying 20, like in the 30s, it's all about just working.
So you're putting yourself in their age and how they and how would you?
So when I
how would you handle it at that time? But what about how do you do that now?
Oh, well, now I do consider.
As she laughs.
Jonay is the guru, y'all. America, y'all don't even know. Jonay is the guru.
I consider people's feelings. I take myself out the equation and look at the bigger picture. Versus when I was younger, it'd be like, all right, well, it just don't work. It don't work. Oh well. Another person, what you mean? You just said, well, that's it.
Jonay was a track star.
Because I think Jonay is that person that they have that thing, like you go back and you write the text and you go back and delete it. I think Jonay probably has mastered that part of going back and deleting that text and just not even saying it.
If it happened, it happened. I mean, if somebody say you said it, I did.
Now me, I have not mastered all that, but I don't use, profanity and stuff like that Niga, Jonay's mother, no Niga. Call people Nigas or anything like that. I'm not gonna go that far, but sometimes if I feel too pressured, I'll have to cut it off for that time period. But everything in my mind is there's never really nothing permanent with me. I'm not like a grudge holder. And then when it becomes too much, so this is what I do right now. I'd be like, okay, it really ain't okay. But when I put the okay, that means that's it. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm gonna agree to disagree. That's my other one.
Oh yeah,
and
I
then,
do that.
On Facebook,
I love that one.
On Facebook, guess what my reaction is? Ha ha ha. And that's it. I'm not even gonna write the words. You just get the laugh, and that's it.
my family knows when I hit that special word and I hit BET when I say bet. They like, she mad. We not. That's my thing. Like I will say, I agree to disagree. And I will say that. But when somebody says something to me and it's not settling or setting with me, but I'm still trying to let it go and just keep it, together, I'd be like, bet, and just hit the peace sign. Yeah, my family be like, I'm gonna hit you in a couple of days. Yeah, that's probably best because they already know. Yeah.
Better than me because I just get the silent. I just keep moving on.
Yeah. Oh, I love putting people on red though. Let you see that I read it and just keep it going. Yeah. Because I got to keep my sanity. But like I said, people in my circle know that if they see it, like if I'm in a group setting, especially with my friends, I'll get like the offshoots or the side text. I saw you read it. You cool? No, but I'm able to, because my mouth is bad and I know it. So I'm able,
But I think for this whole episode, I mean, what was it called? Tired or whatever?
Tired.
Okay.
I feel like the whole thing was own your choices, from Molly, going to work, from Issa, seeing Lawrence and not saying maybe what she might have wanted to say or really cut it off to him. She had to own her choice on that, even Nathan, you took maybe Nathan, you could have texted her, boy, you coming? Because I'm gonna take your client, and then so you got that feedback, So I think and Crenshawn too, with Issa dealing with Crenshawn, she had to come back to him and try to have her humble brownies, which didn't work.
Hey, I think Nate being tired, he's ready to leave. So he's tired, okay? He's ready to leave.
Yeah, but he's a runner. He's a runner. He's a track star.
He is a track
star. Definitely a runner.
He is definitely a track star. Yeah. He is definitely a track star. Yeah.
Yes.
And
but wait a minute, we ain't gonna talk about when the girl in the shop, but Nathan was like, "Oh, I got some essential oils."
Lavender.
Because Nathan, you need to take her up and take that lavender, Nathan, and maybe you might feel a little better about yourself. Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Yo, remember our boy said you do be going to take my lunch.
Yeah. And I'm kind of glad that they brought Dude back again to have some context, because I didn't know where the hell he came from. What's his name? The little comedian. Yes, Jason Derulo. Yes. I was glad to see him back, because I was like, we needed context. Where did he come from? But he's in the shop too. Yeah, just like not Kitty Cat dude, but the other dude.
Yeah.
Malley, right?
I don't know what his name is.
Because that was him, wasn't it? Wasn't that Malley?
No, that wasn't him. There was
that was Kitty Cat, wasn't it? Mr. Jingles. Oh my Jiminy Crickets. But anyway, but the other dude, because I think he's cuter. But yeah, he's in the shop too. So yeah, I liked how they got the context. But I'm waiting on Lovey, because how many episodes we have left, Love?
3.
This was 6?
This is 6. No, we got 4. Sorry, we have 4 more.
4.
Yeah.
What are we doing, Lovey? How are we wrapping up? Come on, predict, because it's still a lot. Y'all don't think it's still a lot?
I said that. Okay. We are not going to get the answers that we want. We're not. Yeah, because not in no 28 minutes. No, ma'am, no, sir. We're not.
We're not. And so just like Curtis was saying, she still isn't speaking, but her eyes are saying Molly is a disappointment. And I was thinking too, I'm disappointed in this episode again.
It's not as bad as the what episode was that where it felt like a total filler? Was it
number 2?
I think it was. Yeah, this one, it like you said, Iva had some more context to it, so it connected a few more dots. But actually, let me ask you this: what are we looking for, though? What are you guys expecting?
Yeah, I want to see some condola. I mean, everybody's calling their condolences and a whole bunch of stuff. We got to see her at the taco truck in her imagination, reading Issa about her choices that she made. Issa ran that back and then ran back to Nathan. So I need to see that all come together. Which way are you going in your relationship? Molly, which way are you going in your relationship? Is it work? Is it the relationship? Because it seems like to me, most times she can't juggle both of them. So I need to see some closure on those pieces, because we pulled Molly's mother in here having a stroke. I don't know why we needed to even see any of that.
Because we needed some context on Molly. We needed some depth on Molly. Molly is shallow. We did. Molly is shallow. Molly been shallow for 5 seasons or 4.
But we don't know how she got there though.
Well, I think we kind of do, because her mama, every time she goes to a damn family function, her mama be pushing her. Her mama, what was that? She tried to push her
on your choices, Molly. You keep being a thought out here. So
But
that's what her mama
y'all,
saying without saying it. That's why
so now
mama,
she's thinking about certain things as far as, well, maybe, I do need to look towards this and I do need to look towards that. My mom, is older. She and my dad, they still haven't finished that paperwork, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I don't know if I would like it, but I'm not going to be surprised if the end of this season, Molly is with the work dude. That's all I'm going to say. Because he's stable. Right, Joe? Because he's stable. She going to probably pop a kid. And I wouldn't even be surprised, which I'm not going to like, but other shows we watch, like the last episode where they fast forward and start showing people's lives and stuff. And like they show them that, they're working or they're together, but they're friends, but not as close as they used to be because everybody has lives now. And they fast forward and show Molly pregnant, and they fast forward and show Issa, helping
kind of like how we saw what was it, season 2, where Issa and Lawrence, they were married and they were having a baby. Was that a season 2?
That was season 1.
No, it was season 2.
No.
Yeah, because the first one dealt with all of them, like, I mean, with their relationship in totality. Right. Mm-hmm. Shut up. But yeah, so it dealt with them, but I get what you're saying. It would be nice if they did kind of go forward to come back and kind of wrap it up in a bow. Not quite like This Is Us, because This Is Us is like the epitome of flashback to current time.
My God. And now this is about to be the last season for that one. So I need them to calm down. They need to hurry up and come back. But if she does that, Miss Issa, I'm going to need you to give us at least a 45-minute episode and not do that in a 30-minute episode.
Not in comedy, 30 minutes. 28 minutes in totality. 2 minutes is for the credits.
Well, so we done, right?
Well, so the thing is, to me, I don't need to see the gold pot at the end of the rainbow. Issa and her do not have to be together. And I don't know why everybody feels like just because that he moved back that Condola and him are together, or why would anybody even allude to that? He did that so that he could be helping her, I think. They're trying
but Issa don't know that because she's not talking to him.
I know Issa doesn't know that. I'm just saying the way the perspectives are out here, people are, I don't even know why she wouldn't think that, because he should be living in the same city with his newborn. I mean, because even though he did get that job and all this stuff wasn't planned, he had to make an adult decision, and he should have started adulting before this baby was born. And not to say
she was pregnant,
adult, but I guess he didn't just realize that it would be so easy. He didn't know, which he kind of should have. I don't know. I just don't know how you think that.
I don't know if he should have. I'm with you though, but I mean, he did at least have a crib. A lot of dudes wouldn't even have a damn crib. They would have had a little snuggie in the basket in the corner. I'm not going to
be that person to give you credit for doing things you're supposed to do. I'm not doing that.
Okay.
And I think that we do that too much. And that's part of enabling these men. Well, because this dude is doing what maybe an average man ain't doing. But that's your job and your responsibility.
But I think it was the fact that he took the initiative. Because, most oftentimes we got to tell the men what to do.
But we're doing that. What do you mean he take the initiative? He's not a babysitter. He's a father.
But I don't think that he was trying to be a babysitter. I think that, and I think he was really trying to be a father.
She said he took the initiative. You have a kid. It's not taking initiative. It's your responsibility.
It is, but the fact that no one had to tell him, because most times we got to tell these dudes, hey, I need you to put this crib together.
That's what we should not be comparing it from. We should not be giving. It's like, okay, because this person don't know that and he did it. Oh, great job. No, you should just know your job. I can't you understand what I mean?
But if you've never been a father,
I think it's new to both of them.
It's new. So he's growing.
I give him a little grace. I understand what you're saying, Ja. I do give him a little grace. I just don't feel
like you should sit your butt up there and think that you're just going to be a father on the weekend. That there, to me, when you took that job, you should have considered it, whether you're a new father, old father, or whatever.
But didn't he take that old father? But didn't he take that job and then she found out she was pregnant?
Yeah, but then you had to rescind it. Your life changed the day that you found out that person was pregnant.
Okay, but see, but they both in that little ugly space. And remember, he trying to be with Issa too.
I don't
but
care. It had his thing didn't have nothing to do with Condola. It was the fact the day he became a father. It was about him and his child, not
correct.
about Condola.
But you also have to think so too. And I'm gonna give him only reason I'm gonna give him, and this is a little bit is because as a gentleman, you don't have a choice. It is our choice. So the first thing he asked was, what are you gonna do? So he has
You did
to
have a
react
choice.
around
Yes,
that.
you did.
He
You did
didn't
have
have
a
no
choice.
choice. No,
You did
because
have a
it's our
choice.
choice.
The choice is leave your pants on. That's the choice.
Girl, bye.
Okay, well,
we passed that
it's
part,
done now. Yeah, you can't
Right,
take it
that
back.
damn seed
I'm just
is
saying, the people be
implanted.
like, they didn't have a choice.
I'd like my
I'm
sperm
saying-
back for 500.
Right, for
I'm
1,000,
just saying, we
Alex.
got
I'm like
excused
this.
in that one too.
No, I mean, I'm not saying a choice. I'm talking about after that part. After we found out that the stick turned blue and the whatever, the wheat started rising, it's over. It's about her now. So when she says this is what I'm doing, he's in the mindset of you ruining my life, but at the same time, you need to own up for your responsibility. You need to do that. So, he had already taken that job. He was trying to get back with Issa. He was already trying to figure out how I'm going to do this back and forth with Issa, with that relationship. But now I got to worry about spending
right
time
then and there when that happened, it wasn't about Issa. It wasn't about Condola. It was about that child. When she said, I'm going to keep this child.
Yeah, no one is disputing that. No one is disputing that. But as a new father, as someone who, Derek is probably the only friend he has that has a child. He don't know nothing about that. So he's learning as he goes. So,
okay, but that would be the same thing for a female.
It would apply.
It would.
But at the same time, because Condola did bring up that point, was you got a job in another city.
Yeah.
Even though he already had taken that job, but you knew that you had a on the way. So that you should have rethought that, like, okay, how am I going to make this work? But he didn't also communicate with her for months.
I agree.
And we don't know what she did either.
Well,
no, but
see, the burden would actually be on him. I'm with Joe. For that part, I think that had he started trying to reach out to her during the pregnancy, trying to go to the appointments, things like that, he would have seen either we're going to make this work or this is going to be difficult. And maybe he could have switched back before she was even delivered. And then that shit would have been eliminated. You know what I'm saying? Instead of now, we fighting and we funking and the baby is 2 weeks old and I'm not about to take this baby.
I see Lawrence as a type of person who more than likely tried to reach out to her. Like, hey, what's going on? What we doing? We going to doctor's appointments, and I could see her shutting him out. And so he like, okay, bet. Like, I have to make this money. I have this great opportunity where I'm big wigging it. You know what I'm saying? In the city behind Iva. Okay. So I gotta make this money. So when the baby does come, I'm gonna be straight. We gonna be straight.
I personally think for her, it was offensive when he found out that she was pregnant and he still pursued to make his move to San Francisco and tell her to keep him posted. And she took that very literal.
Keep me posted was kind of fucked
posted
up.
every damn 2 minutes at that time. But man, there was pride involved.
But it still she still came off as, this is my choice. I'm having this baby. You ain't got to deal with it. Boom. That's what she came out.
And some of that be that lie though, because even though we say that as women, I mean, we may mean it. A lot of us may. Some of us may not, and will still, be bitter at the child because the baby gonna come out looking dead on your ass, and I'm sitting up here talking about you don't gotta deal with it.
I don't. What does it matter what somebody looks like? That doesn't remind. My kids look just like their daddies. I don't think about them people when I look
but some women are very spiteful. They be like, oh, you look just like your daddy. And that's a constant reminder of the crap that they had to go with dealing with that with that person.
Because my kids are not them. I don't even look at them like that.
Right, because they're yours. And that's a part of being grown too. That's a part of being grown. Everybody who has kids should not have kids. And I'm gonna say it. Everybody who has kids should not have kids, and everybody who has kids is not grown.
But I do tell them that they're cursed. when they with the looks. I'll be like, oh, you cursed.
Okay, and
look like you.
Any parting words? Because right now we are almost done on that.
Right, we hella done. We over.
I would like to say this: a person that was a part of in that same situation. Block was my friend, and sometimes you don't got time for that. You don't.
I agree.
You have time for that. So if somebody tell me keep me posted, I ain't keeping you posted. Because you're gonna go and call and do what you're supposed to do.
You're right. Because that is one thing I don't understand. And that's part of the reason why I haven't had kids too. Well, when I was younger, because I don't feel that I should have to chase you down when you know that this baby need Pampers and he shit 18 times a day. I don't feel like I should be chasing you down for anything, especially something that got your blood and is looking like you. So
I never did.
I'm with you on that. Oh, I know. And again, you are grown. Let's give you a round.
I never had nothing really bad to say
applause.
about. I just did my part. I just knew what I was supposed to do, and that was it. And there was no complaints from me on that because ain't nobody skipping no J's, whatever.
Mama's baby,
whatever. Okay?
Mama's baby, Papa's baby.
I'll just say that sometimes people take on because you didn't call. Why should a person have to call you?
Exactly.
If that's your responsibility, even if the mother makes the choice and you don't like the choice, but if you just say, okay, I'm going to be a part of, as soon as you say you're going to be a part of something,
that's it.
Then that's it.
That's it.
You can't be wishy-washy with it, especially when a person is pregnant. Their hormones are all off and all that. So you being wishy-washy, keep that spirit over there. Don't nobody want to be around that. No, seriously.
Keep that same energy. And
then also, like Johnny said, we do give these guys credit because they did this and they that. But when it's a mother and they're new to it, don't nobody say, ooh, she did that. Don't nobody say nothing like that. You gotta think about that. It's always he a good dad because he did this. That's your responsibility. Because when it comes to the mother, don't nobody say any of that. Let's think about that.
I agree.
No, I agree. No one is disputing that. Nobody. It's all facts. No one is disputing that. But all I'm saying is, for Lawrence, I see him as a person who is trying, and he's going to continue to try because he moved back. He whole ass moved back. Well,
yes, but I'm saying, did he try enough in the beginning? No, he could have done better. That's something. In his expectations, yes, he didn't know what he wanted to do. When you consider the girlfriend, as soon as the life come in, it's no longer about you, your girlfriend, what we gonna do. It's all about that baby. Even if that baby wasn't existing. And it is hard when you just show up, be like, oh, now you here?
No, it's weird. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for checking us out for yet another week. We only have 4 more episodes left until series finale. Lay, weep, and my soul. But that's okay. Some good content coming up on TV. So definitely check it out. Check it out. We might cover something. So yeah, like Harlem. I don't know if you guys see the previews for that, but yeah, check it out. We'll talk next week. All right, everybody. Thanks again. Oh, check us out, popbreaktv.com, popbreak.com, Live, Laugh, and Lovey, all social media platforms. Bye.